All right, good morning. This is 1664 Glen Drive. We're in Pasadena, 21122, listed for $425 by Darlene Hartstock, also with Douglas Realty. Waiting on clients. We're about 15 minutes early for their showing. I have no idea what they're getting ready to do here. Looks like they're almost like getting ready to put on like a front porch of some sort, but who knows? All right, listed for $425, been on the market 71 days. I think this is an estate home, but let's jump into it. The only place I haven't seen is the basement, so nice and warm and toasty in here. It does have a fireplace. I like a good wood stove. I feel like this baseboard heat, radiant heat, is what is being utilized. We're real close to Rock Creek. So what's interesting is there used to be carpet here, and that's why you kind of see this gap along the baseboards. It's not a big deal. I love that they exposed these hardwoods. Do think they need a little TLC, but we'll see. All right, tile floor, definitely an older kitchen. Gotta be smarter here, Adam. All right, we got power on. How do we... I don't know if I actually... Well, might help if I actually knew what I was doing. Well, not easy to figure out, but we'll figure that out in a minute when we're not on a video. All right, little closet. It's interesting they tiled in there. I wonder what's under these. I bet you there's hardwoods under this as well. Okay. Side driveway. It's a pretty big yard. I want to say it was like just over a half acre. There's my truck. We'll go out on that porch in a second. There's a room here. I look at this. So this is 50s construction. And in 50s, we didn't do overhead lights. For whoever's genius idea that was. Bit of staining here, but these are easily refinished, so that's not a big deal. As I imagine, if these clients buy it, they're going to want to paint and clean up. Like, I saw all that lumber, so like I'm nervous to step out on this stuff, but just an enclosed porch, 3-season room. It's not heated or cooled out here, but it is nice. Big shed out back. I'll wait for the clients before we go walking through that. I feel like the clients are going to show up like halfway through this video, which is fine. That's their prerogative. All right, that's the basement. Before we go down, we're going to go look at the other sides here. Really nice front entry. I was looking at that fence. The fence needs some TLC. I know if we're making an offer on this, it's going to be well less than the listed price of $425, or at least that would be my recommendation. There's your wellhead in the front yard there. But you could redo that fence pretty inexpensively, or go to like a picket high fence, right? Like chest high. That's what I have, is a 42-inch. All right, again, exposed hardwoods. I think they look really good because they've probably been protected. Bit of a smaller room here, probably 10 by 8 would be my guess. Windows look good. This gives me cramp. Oh, there's the hook and pull for the attic. This gives me grandma's house vibes. Does have AC. All right, we'll look at that when we get down there. Okay. There's your septic covers, which again is common in this area. All right. I just don't see stuff like that anymore. So this would be bedroom number 3, probably your largest one. A little bit of staining here on the floor, but again, I think that could easily be cleaned up. Single closet. And your 4th. Let's see, these are side sliders. Okay. Nice. We probably go. I'm seeing this line here in the yard. I'm wondering if that's not on this property. We'll have to check that out. If you see that line right there, there's like a string running through the yard. But another good sized room, plenty big. Just needs some TLC. Just making sure our clients didn't pull up. Did not. All right, let's head down to the basement. It's the one spot I haven't checked, so the nice outdoor light, interior light, you're welcome. Dual handrails, definitely give me grandma's house vibes. But I think this house could be really good with the right buyer. Oh yeah, I got the pellet stove down here, a little AC action. Those are for cleanouts, okay. Pellets full. A little bit of signs of moisture on the corners, but nothing crazy. I do have a moisture meter in the truck, so we'll grab that and check it as we go through. How do we get these lights on? Oh. Yeah, you can see like in that corner over there, definitely got some moisture. So I may have to put some money into waterproofing down here. Oh, they called it 1.5, but this looks like a 2. It's definitely a second shower. I wonder why they only called it. I mean, I consider that that's a shower where somebody could shower. So these are called Pittsburgh toilets, right? And what they used to be is that people would come in through the cellar or the basement and drop their clothes, use the restroom, maybe quick shower before they went up into the main part of the house to minimize, I don't know what that, oh, that's the garage light, okay. Minimize the crap they were tracking through the house. Old oiler boiler. Now what I don't see there is anything to do with an AC. So I wonder if there's an HVAC upstairs. And what by upstairs, I mean in the upstairs closet. Nice little workshop space. I don't know what that says, but we're not going to mess with it. This actually looks pretty up to date. Murphy's heating oil. Yeah, I don't think this is actually that old of a system. It's got all new lines on it. Install new boiler 2014. There you go. All right. Is this locked? No, it's not. Look, there's more lumber. I wonder what they were getting ready to build. Interesting. Definitely some moisture out here. At some point. It's like they're definitely getting ready to build a deck or something. Huh. Okay. Pressure tank. Again, that, 2019, so that's not even that old. It's 50 degrees out here. Sediment filter needs to be changed, but otherwise not too bad. Kind of an interesting layout for your, we have 200 amps of service. I don't know that I've ever seen them horizontal like this. See them vertical, but never horizontal. Who's this panel made by? I don't see any Cutler hammer. Okay. All right. Well, we'll see what the client thinks here in a little bit, and we'll kind of take it from there. Love you guys. Smile more.